Hello, everybody. My name is Sampo, and this is basically the recap of 2022 for this channel specifically. I am not going to show you any clips for the recap because of maybe certain copyright stuff. Just gonna leave it out there. Also, I don't exactly have much time to do all that, but right now, I am just going to say that this is just going to be me giving out rewards for the videos that I feel like actually have the most achievements throughout the year of 2022. This would count for videos at the end of 2021 because I started the channel by then and there's not really that much from that year specifically. So everything should be fine. Either way, let's get into rewards, shall we? The reward for basically the best video on the channel. He has been basically one of the most popular characters in his franchise, according to all of you. And I mean, how can he not? This guy basically was the one who actually pushed me all the way through like half of my subscribers. By the time this video was not posted yet, I was around like 200 subscribers. But right now, damn, that's like half. Right now, that's like half of the subscribers I actually just gained. So, props to this guy. And of course, I'm talking about the one and only King DDD, and of course, his related video, King DDD Boss Theme, Roar of DDD, and Mask DDD. This video has been basically a good staple, and I mean, I love it to bits as well. It deserves the number one spot, to be honest. So, what's his status? Well, the status for him for this video right now is basically that King DDD is now sitting at a view count of 395 views, over 395 views, I should say, with a comment total of basically 289, which is a lot more than I would expect. His like count is basically over 5,800 likes, over 5,800 likes, and still growing to this day. Honestly, he's just super popular. Of course, YouTube never show you the dislikes before, so I'm going to tell you what the dislike count for King DDD is. 34 people don't really like this one, which, to be honest, compared to like the 5 over 5K that King DDD got, I don't think that really matters for the King as well. But yeah, thank you all for basically watching that video, and of course, DDD has been the biggest staple for the channel's growth. So keep on doing that, and of course, I'll be put the link to the video's description, video in the description. I cannot really talk right now, but yeah, a lot of you guys really love this one, and I mean, I can't really blame you. It is a very good theme. Also, the reason why I made that video in the first place, nobody actually did the combination of Roar of DDD and Mask DDD at the same time. Because, to be honest, one of the bosses, which is just a rematch against King DDD in the story mode, you do hear both themes, with the Roar of DDD being first phase and the second phase is Mask DDD. So yeah, that's about it. On to the next reward. This is basically the reward of the second most popular video on the channel, and I mean, like, honestly, there's a lot of videos that I have with these four guys. The Ninja Turtles. I'm just gonna say that out now. But which of the Ninja Turtles is the most popular? Well, there's only one really. Panic in the Sky from the video game TMNT Shredder's Revenge. It's a very popular one, and I love this theme to bits, and of course, a lot of you guys do too. Thank God. And it's only ranked second place, which is actually not that bad, but until you consider the number of views compared to King DDD, the Ninja Turtles, basically for Panic in the Sky specifically, is sitting at a view count of basically 26,000, over 26,000 views with 46 comments, which is more than I also expected, and with a like count total of 415 likes, which is not bad. Unfortunately for this one, the reason why it is basically at second place is because of the dislike count. The dislike count's only 8, but compared to what it is, that percentage is still pretty high. So yeah, that's again like 415 likes and 8 dislikes for Panic in the Sky. I don't know why people don't like Panic in the Sky, and honestly, but maybe it could just be my extension. Of course, that's basically the beginning of how I do extended stuff. So yeah, that's about it. we have the next reward, which is basically comeback growth. The comeback growth is basically a reward that actually kind of shot all the way up to basically at the very end of the year. And there is no other one except for this other music video. And to be honest, yeah, there's going to be a lot of music videos here. But don't worry, we'll get to the gaming stuff soon. Either way, this one, the one that wins the reward of the comeback growth reward, is the music OST from Splatoon 3 Deep Cut Anarchy Rainbow. Deep Cut Anarchy Rainbow is like the one that a lot of people love for Splatoon 3. And to be honest, I love this to bits. I listen to this almost every single time, especially when the Splatfest actually came up. There's nothing really much to say about this one, but yeah, before the end of basically last year, right? Like 5 days beforehand, it was only sitting at 250 views with basically 15 likes. Right now, it is sitting for a whopping 486 at the very end of December. So like December 31st. The video has gained basically 486 views with 18 likes. That is the biggest growth in terms of views I have ever seen in just a couple of days. And yeah, in all honesty, I mean, it's pretty alright. Of course, the reason why I'm putting this right now and it's not really like not on the reason why it's on this reward list is because like it grew like at the end of December, but it didn't grow any much since. So pretty sad there, but I mean like hey, kudos to Splatoon 3 of actually making on the list of the rewards for basic comeback growth. For this next one, this is basically the fastest growing video reward. The fastest growing video that could actually topple any of these videos right here. Any of first and second place rewards. This video almost caught up with them, in all honesty, and almost beat the Ninja Turtles, which is very surprising. For this specific video, it's none other than the Gogeta versus Broly fight that I actually did, which is the full title is Sonic Frontiers Undefeatable. Goes with everything. Gogeta versus Broly, the full fight. And this was one of the most popular ones, and I am super proud of how I actually put this together. Yes, sure, the editing device that I did have actually chopped out some frames of animation, so it's not as like on par. There's some frames missing, but of course I edited out just to only show Gogeta and Broly's perspective on the fight, and that is just it's a fairly good video, and a lot of you guys actually agree. Is basically currently sitting at a view count of 3,000 and 333. I can't read. There's so many threes in this one. But all you need to know, it is basically over 330. God damn it. I was going to say 300 or 3,000. I not really used to say 30. 33,000. Over 33,000 views. I cannot believe that took me a long time to say. With a comment count beforehand, yeah, the comment count is basically at around 100, or at the very least by the time of this recording, by the time I actually took the stats, it was only like, um, you know, 50 comments, which is actually still a lot, just a little less than I expected, honestly. And of course, it is sitting on a whopping over 1K likes, which is almost to 2K. We almost reached 2K for this video, honestly. And yes, so it's like 1,900 likes. With a dislike count of only 8, this is the most surprising that I ever got. Now, I am not going to be able to put this on the list because by the time of this recording of the video right now, unfortunately, this video is not viewable on YouTube anymore since because Toei decided to remove it. Yeah, it just decided to remove it because again, it's Toei. Toei does bullshit things. Kind of wish that it didn't happen. I mean, like the video was never monetized since because it's been blocked in most countries, and of course Japan. But it's Japan Toei that copyrighted, even though they cannot see it. So I mean, like that is stupid. But then, like I don't know. I don't want to fight again with this one because I failed the last time. But yeah, basically Sonic Frontiers Undefeatable Gogeta versus Broly is one of the most popular ones, and it was second place or at least third place until it got removed. Rest in peace, Gogeta versus Broly. You guys fought well, but I guess the king still prevailed at the end. I might actually try to archive this one. So yeah, that's the winning of the reward of fastest growth. For one of my gaming series, which is specifically Super Smash Bros. Crusade, we have the most popular video of Super Smash Bros. Crusade. And I mean, there's a lot of videos, but there's only one, specifically one video, that actually beats every single one of these. And yeah, I'm just very surprised that this anime character really beat out almost everyone else, even Ultra Instinct Shaggy in the popularity contest here for Super Smash Bros. Crusade. But the video that actually did the best is none other than the Deku's part. Izuku Midoriya has won basically this reward for basically his second attempt on the channel. Basically, the whole title is Let's Play Super Smash Bros. Crusade Playthrough Part 85. Part 85. Goddamn. Deku's final smash redemption video. This video specifically was basically meant to be a you know a redemption video for Deku. I did Deku before, and he actually did a pretty good job and held second place to third place by the time until Shaggy actually took over. But then Deku just came back, smashing that placement. Deku for this video specifically has at least over 800 views with 2 comments. I think those I already know. I think I remember who those 2 comments are. Honestly, one of them is me, and of course, sitting at 14 likes. Yeah, this series is awesome. This series is the most popular on the channel. However, not that many likes, and of course, some of these characters people have seen multiple times already for the fan game Super Smash Bros. Crusade. But it's I just like to say that Deku has been that one character that basically was the most anticipated for a mod, and I'm thankful for actually doing this one. And of course, this is an upgraded Deku. So if you guys want to check it out again, most of these videos that I said here are going to be in the description, unless of course I said otherwise. You'll see in the description, of course. Other than that, let's continue on with the next reward. Congratulations, Deku, for being #1 in Super Smash Bros. Crusade for popularity. For this next video reward, this one is basically going out to the most popular YouTube on this channel. The most popular YouTuber on this channel. And if you don't remember, I do have basically a YouTuber clips playlist. If you guys want to check that out, you can check that out, of course. In the YouTuber clips playlist that I have, there's only 2 YouTubers that actually were basically competing against each other here. On one hand is Dododoya, of course Dododoya, and the second hand is Markiplier. And these two really had a very big battle on this channel, but unfortunately one was unfortunately superior. But of course, it could change since because of a certain copyright stuff. But either way, the winner basically is, well, maybe for most of you anime fans, you might be a little disappointed. Well, maybe not, honestly. It is basically Markiplier who actually won out. But give credit to Dotto. He put up a very good fight until basically at the end of the year, honestly. I mean, like, a lot of people later just looked at Markiplier and then, like, yeah, of course. So, Markiplier's basically his most popular video, his most popular video for the YouTuber clips is basically Markiplier unlocks Lady Dimitrescu. And in all honesty, with a title like that, you would already know that Markiplier is going to win this. Of course, this video is technically copyrighted, so honestly, like, the winner is really Dododoya because his content is not copyrighted yet. But, it's only 39 seconds long. 29 seconds long for Markiplier's video, and to be honest, surprisingly got copyrighted. But You might be wondering now what his views and likes ratio is. Basically, his view count is 4,100 views. That's a lot. At least on this channel, that is a lot for just a YouTuber clip that I did. And of course, he has 9 comments and is sitting on 226 likes and 2 dislikes. I guess those two people don't like to see Markiplier being suggestive with Lady Dimitrescu here. But I mean, like, yeah, this video, I mean, it's the most funniest video that I maybe did for the YouTuber clips. And if you guys want to check that out, of course, link in the description as always. But of course, let's give it up for Dododoya. His video basically did actually pretty well, but only did half as well. Dododoya's video basically is only half that much. And here's the thing. I did do a video before of Markiplier with his first video on the channel basically being Markiplier's official list of members, which is only 9 seconds long and actually grew a lot. But then Dododoya's video came along and then actually doubled that. So the next Markiplier video just kind of basically doubled that again. So you can see the pattern on why why they're basically the biggest battle on this, channel, Dododoya versus Markiplier. Now, these are not the actual YouTubers who are just fighting. These are just the YouTuber clips that I did, and basically I'm just seeing the battle between the view count for both Mark and Dododoya clips that I did. So yeah, congratulations, Mark. I mean, Mark actually did. I mean, it's kind of obvious that Mark will win it at the end of the day, but I mean, Dododoya was like the underdog here, and I mean, like, hey, give credit to his clip. His clip is basically him not reading a card effect in Yu-Gi-Oh! A true Dragon Ball fan, honestly. So yeah, here is the next reward. The next reward is basically the most popular video in this series, which is specifically My Little Pony Fighting Is Magic. The most popular video on this one, well, it used to go to Big Mac, but Big Mac kind of lost his edge here. But maybe later for a comeback this year. But either way, then the character that is the most popular in this one is none other than Gilda the Griffin, basically. From specifically the video, Let's Play MLP Fighting Is Magic Part 22, Gilda Rages into Battle. Basically, Gilda is the newest character at the time in the Aurora version of Fighting Is Magic. Fighting Is Magic has been a game made by the fans, but then got DC'd. If you haven't noticed, them fighting herds, the game that you noticed and saw like trailers of like last year. Yeah, that's Fighting His Magic is the predecessor. So yeah, Gilda is basically sitting right now on a view count of 606 with 2 comments, which is a little too obvious on those 2 comments, and of course a like count of 13. However, Gilda did actually have 1 dislike. I guess one person doesn't like the Griffin. Either way, that's about it. That's all I could say about this video. But yeah, I'm just very happy to actually help the developer out for this one. So here we go, on to the next one. Okay, we're going to do this next one. This next reward is basically the most mixed video, basically. And what I mean by this is like, this has like the least amount of likes, but then like grew to have a lot of likes, but then like is just now in between and is like very mixed on you viewers. But of course, here it is. The reward of the mixed, basically, yeah, the mixed liked reward. The mixed liked reward goes to basically the video that is technically a repost of Mixmaster Matt. This one is basically Let It Go times Dreams of an Absolution, which is a Sonic and Frozen music mashup. This one, here's the thing. I actually kind of like this one. I used to not like it, but then when I hear it more, it just fits so perfectly. Especially how Mixmaster Matt does the ending of this music video. So yeah, I just really like it, and in all honesty, I kind of wish more people like it. But here are the statistics for this one. The reason why it's mixed. First off, it is basically sitting at 1,616 views, and it's stayed like that even currently right now. There's only one comment, which I think it's from me, of course, that telling you guys that hopefully you like the blizzard effects. And yeah, here listen, even though it's like currently right now, like yeah, this is technically one of the fastest growing ones because Frozen and all that stuff. But yeah, it's the most mixed. I kind of wish more people actually like this one, but I mean go check it out if you really want to, honestly. I mean yeah, it is your opinion. That's about it. But currently right now, it is sitting at 12 likes and it is now also sitting at 6 dislikes. So 12 likes, 6 dislikes. It is the most mixed video on the channel that has a lot of likes and dislikes. I mean, there's others too, but I mean, like they're like very, very, you know, iffy on it. It's like one dislike. I mean, that doesn't count as a mix. So this one definitely counts as the mixed reward. So yeah, go check it out, and if you don't like it, that's fine. If you like it, I mean it's fine as well. Not forcing you to do anything about it, but it is reward nonetheless. So yeah, anyways, here comes the next reward. It's not the next level of popularity, but I mean this one needs to be mentioned right now since this is also a mix video, but not in the mixed way that you might seem. The reward of the most toxic video, basically. And what I mean by toxic video, in this case, the toxic video, this reward basically counts in a few ways. One, either this video is basically a rant or something, something like a rant video. That could be toxic, but I mean, like, that depends on how people view. Or the comment section. And there's only one video out of last year that actually has the most toxic comment section there ever was. And this reward goes in no surprise goes to basically Sonic Frontiers versus Genshin Impact player's choice reward in a nutshell. Now, this video, I only did it just as a joke because even I wasn't taking it so seriously until like 5 days before the Game Awards, where I actually got into it because I mean, like the negativity was just going through the roof, and then Genshin using bots and stuff. In all honesty, I do not want to talk about this more on the context of this video. But yes, surprisingly, this is actually in a very sad note for me personally that this is actually the most popular video on the channel, and not in a good way. So yeah, the most toxic video reward goes to Sonic Frontiers versus Genshin Impact Player's Choice reward in a nutshell. It is basically toxic in the terms of comic section. In the view, it in the view count, it stands at over 14,000, 14K basically. Yeah, it's sitting at a view count of 14,000, which is surprising. Over 14,000 basically, with a comment count on 291, which is thankfully just stagnated. I do not want this number to grow. Okay, I do not want this number to grow anymore because Jesus Christ, you cannot believe how many comments I have to read through and do stuff about it. It's sitting at a like count of 719 likes and 20 dislikes. And to be honest, to be honest, here's the thing. In the comment section, I think I know where those 20 dislikes came from anyway. But here's the thing. This video sets the record of the most comments deleted. That's right. Not only that I deleted most of these comments, but YouTube also deleted comments as well. I mean, this is most specifically throughout my basically like my Fighting is Magic videos and my Super Smash Brothers videos as well. And yeah, it's just I don't know why, but like YouTube bots are just deleting comments left and right. But of course, I think it's because of maybe a spam or something because they're getting quote unquote smarter. But here's the thing. For me personally, while the bot did delete at least like 4 comments, those 4 comments were actually positive comments from Genshin community and Sonic community in total. So two from Genshin, two from Sonic that were actually super positive, and YouTube deleted them. But how much you want to know how much I deleted for this video. I deleted over 50, and I'm not kidding, 50 comments in this video I have to delete because, for one thing, both the Sonic and Genshin community are going at each other's throats, sending death threats, harassing each other. I mean, like, that's no good. That's like way past uncool, you know? And yeah, for the most part, as you can see from this one, if you see any comments with a heart on it, that is basically ones that I think it's okay. Every single comment that you see in Sonic Frontiers vs. Genshin Impact currently are ones that are either super positive, or super neutral, or negative enough that are okay to be shown. There are some comments that I did not heart because I do not agree with them, but there are a lot of negative comments here from the Genshin community. But here's the thing, at least the Genshin community has the brain power to actually put out a explanation onto why they don't really like this and their own opinion, and they have their evidence. Not to say that the Sonic community doesn't do it, but unfortunately, for the Genshin community, which is surprising, out of the 50, 20 community 20 Genshin Impact comments that I found that people try to dunk on Sonic Frontiers and support Genshin Impact like a mob. Those were super negative and they actually do harass people. But according to that number, 35, right? 30, 30, not 35. I think I counted the 5 from YouTube, but like, yeah, 30 comments that I deleted were actually from the Sonic community. And as a Sonic fan myself, I mean, like, dude, guys, please don't. You're making it bad for us, honestly. And here's the thing, I never really follow like I never really follow Sonic community or Genshin community on Twitter or any other social media because like I tend to stay away from them. I stay away from any social media except YouTube. And in all honesty, I only found out the war on YouTube like 4 to 5 days ago before like the rewards. And like after doing this, it was just a joke, and I have like a super positive ending, which is like, can we just like get along and forget that this ever happened? Also, if this ever going to happen again, please, no one, for both communities, use bots. It's just stupid, honestly. And honestly, and here's the thing, I don't blame the Genshin community because, in honesty, like it's been a few years, but I did remember the hardships that the Genshin community actually gone through, and I do kind of support them for their war in China, mostly in China. However, this here's the thing. I mean, yes, the Sonic community kind of like set the fire because we were very cocky, and to be honest, I mean, like you can't really blame us. Sonic Frontiers is the best game that we all have, and the community, everyone in the community actually agrees on it. However, what I see is just basically like irony in the Genshin community in these comic sessions. Like we are not this toxic. Let this sink in for a bit. Now I know I've been saying this a lot, but this is just something I really want to let it all out because deleting 50 comments that technically speaking 50-50 of both communities are at fault here. It just seems bad, honestly. Now here's the thing, most of the comments that you see here are from the Sonic community, and I think because Genshin doesn't really give a I think Genshin community doesn't give a shit about this anymore. Of course the Sonic community doesn't give about this shit anymore because we all came to terms from it, because we all calmed down, of course. But yeah, I don't really want to talk about this anymore. But just to let you guys know, yes, I deleted like over 50, or at least around 50 comments here, in all honesty. And I mean, like, I don't really want to, yeah. at least there are some people in the Sonic community, at least a lot, like majority, like 75% of the comments in the comment section in in that video is just basically like all positive to neutral views from the Sonic community, and the rest of the percentage, like the rest of the 25%, is basically Genshin people, and those Genshin people are actually the most positive people I have ever seen. It actually gives me hope in most communities, and of course, seeing most of these positive Sonic community posts right here from the Sonic community, like the comments here, it gives me hope for that. Like, at least there are some people who actually have a right mindset to do this. And honestly, yeah, that's all I could say. I will not defend that Genshin is a good game because it isn't. It has a lot of things that needs to be fixed for the game, but in honesty, yeah, it's okay. I That's about it. Please, don't make this video grow anymore because I don't want this video to get more popular or at least get more stuff on it. I just hope this one stays in the dust, left in the dust, hopefully. Okay, here it is. The most unliked, the most unpopular video on the channel. Are you ready for this? The most unpopular video on the channel is basically from a gameplay video that I did. And specifically, surprisingly, it's a character that a lot of the video game community, mostly Nintendo, really liked. It's your favorite green dinosaur. Yes, without a fact, the least popular video that you see on the channel is basically none other than, well, give me a sec. Actually, like I lost the script here. Just give me a sec. Okay, here it is. Yeah, the title of the video is "Let's Play Super Smash Bros. Crusade Playthrough Part 9, Yoshi, a buggy, broken mess." And to be honest, in my defense, Yoshi is a bloody, broken, unplayable character in this game because, for whatever reason, the resprite that Yoshi got ruined the character for me. It really did. Here's the thing, because of the resprite, all the frames of animation are increased, so his startup increased a lot. His attack startup increased a lot. His recovery increased a lot. A lot of frames were added, and it makes him much more slower. And unfortunately, at the time, Yoshi was so slow that every calculated move that I did missed. It really just missed. And like, because Yoshi's swings are too slow, and that's about it. I cannot really say anymore. So yeah, in honesty, yeah, it's only like sitting at around like 29 views, which makes sense. 29 views with 0 likes and 1 dislike. Honestly, it's just enough. Honestly, I think like this is like of course the most unpopular video because that's 1 dislike and no likes. Let's end this reward show with just a final note. My favorite, my personal favorite video reward. Personal favorite video reward is basically something that, of course, this is my own bias, of course, when I do this, but it is basically takes into account on which video that I did the most work on, which one I was the most proud of, and of course, the one that I actually just absolutely love and would actually watch again and again, basically. That video is no other than We Don't Talk About Discord, a We Don't Talk About Bruno parody. It took me 3 goddamn months to complete this. And to be honest, yeah, there are some stuff that I could fix, like maybe the characters talking from AI try to do their own dialect, like accent, like a certain accent for basically Applejack and Big Mac possibly. However, I still like it as it is. Still my favorite out of everything. I will listen to this over and over again. Yeah, there are some people in the comments in that video that like, yeah, could have been done better. The ending could have been a bit more smooth. To be honest, yes. But at the same time, this is Discord we're talking about. And we don't talk about Discord. So, yeah, that's my much more personal one. I made this basically It spends 3 months. 1 month for the AI voices. The second month is for the visuals, background visual style that I'm trying to do. Like the characters sing, they glow up basically, and if they not, they just go to a silhouette. And then the last month, the 1 month where I basically have to battle not only my homework and college work, but just the video in general. That I had to get the timing right. I have to basically make sure that the voices are lined up too. That's about it. And in honesty, I'm really proud of it. Like 3 months in the making. Of course, if you guys check it out, you guys might not like it, but personally for me, it has a very warm place in my heart, and I'm very proud of it. The video is basically sitting at a view count of basically 140 by the time of this video, of course, with 11 comments, which never changed, with 4 likes. Just 4 likes. But hey, you can't win them all. And again, all this whole thing just to have fun. Until Toei basically like destroys all the hopes and fun from this. But like, it is what it is. I do like to give out an honorable mention. In last year of 2022, we have one video that also got copyright striked, basically. And it is another Dragon Ball video, and it's from Toei. It is basically a 48-second video that got removed from Toei because it spoiled the movie at the time. And yes, it might be spoilers, but I mean, like, I put a giant spoiler warning in the title. Think people would have noticed, but some people still complain. But what it is what it is. By the time of that recording, basically, I'd like to give honorary mention to this one. Basically, uh, once I can find it again, actually, I hope it didn't get deleted. Here it is. Okay, the title of the video. Basically, the honorable mention reward goes to Standing Here I Realize Orange Piccolo versus Gamma 2 Spoilers Dragon Ball Super Superhero. 48-second video with very terrible quality, which, according to Toei currently right now, I am not going to do a remake of this one again, only for the sole reason it is simple. For some reason, Toei only targets me and not other people who do the same thing. I don't know why. It could be because they're not that well known. Possibly. I mean, there are some people who has like 2 subscribers, and this video kind of like gained a lot of attraction. I don't know why. It's not fair, honestly. But I mean, like, yeah, that's about it. The view count for this video at the time is basically over 2K, 2,772 views, with, of course, 100 comments. And I do mean 100 comments, which basically all have the joke of, Metal Gear Vengeance quotes from the one and only Senator Armstrong. Sitting at a perfect 100 of 56 likes. It was the fastest growing video until like it got copyrighted in the next 2 weeks. And then striked, and then removed, and then I got a strike. But that strike was removed. But now I got a new strike because of the current one from Gogeta versus Broly. Yeah. I had to give an honorable mention to this one. And I think if I can get this video back, I put it as an archive. Most likely, I don't know how. Maybe on Discord, possibly, but I really don't know. I'm just very disappointed that you guys will not see it, and I'm also disappointed that I will not be able to do a remake of it for you guys with better quality. But yeah, you blame Toei for that one. And YouTube, I tried to fight this one before. I have a video coming up to talk about this because I waited long enough and Toei never responded. So yeah, in all honesty, here's the thing, and a little warning to you all that Toei, because of the Toei and YouTube thing with Totally Now Marked, YouTube has actually made the copyright counterclaims much more strict. And Toei, I think they're just being cowards, so they're not really taking this seriously and will not respond. So, yeah. it's just a double whammy, and it's hard for YouTubers to do this right now. And if I had my own time and basically my own space, I would try to counterclaim and take this possibly to court, but it is what it is. And again, I'm only doing this channel for fun, so not going a little too. I'm not going to go too serious on this unless, of course, this happens again or other stuff. And that's about it for rewards. So yeah, and that is it for basically the recap of 2022 for the channel. All the rewards have been released, and of course, tell me in the comments down below which video is your favorite. Which of the videos that I did is actually your favorite? In all honesty, is it the one that I actually listed here, or is it something personally for you that you actually liked? And hopefully, I don't know if you guys were here because of one of these videos, but then it got taken down. Hints, Gogeta versus Broly. I do apologize for that one. At the time of this recording, Gogeta and Broly basically kind of died, and yeah, died. They got killed off by Toei, and it's pretty sad. Either way, that's it for the video. And of course, my name is Sampo, and let's have a very good 2023. And unfortunately, I think we got started with the unfortunate death reward for 2023, which would be that video. But maybe if I remember correctly, or maybe somebody else will take the spot. Who knows? Either way, I'll catch you guys later. And yeah, let's have a good 2023, shall we?